Way. Guess we'll turn on the light here. I guess I can have two streams going on at one time, and I wish I had more available data at the moment here. Let me see here if it's even coming up. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see here. I have my one live stream going, but is my other one going? That's the question. Oh, it is. It is going. Okay. So it looks like we have one person in the chat room right now. Wow, that's amazing. And right now I'm just sitting in my living room and like everybody else, just kind of watching the price of Dogecoin and see what's been going on and so forth. And I will say, at the very least, uh, I have a little bit of experience with Dogecoin, no question, and actually may know a whale or two, So, and so for what, if you have been watching my live streams, you've seen that every time that I have posted a live stream, it isn't long after that is when Dogecoin begins to take off. And I mean, anybody can really do it anymore with the right software and so forth. So it's not really that big of a deal. Um, I'm trying to get. Let's see here. I'm actually trying to log on to Robinhood on my other account. I mean, on my other phone here, so I can live stream from this one. But what I want to say right now, so at the moment, it is 11:18 p.m. It is May 7th, 2021. And we are seeing a resistance pattern right now of Doge, which we've seen a million times already, especially this past week. And some have held longer than others. Some have held for a couple hours. Some have held for a couple of days and so forth. And then we see it shoot up, and then you see it, kind of tinker off a little bit. So today, what we saw was Doge go to 75 cents. And then as soon as it hit 75 cents, it immediately dropped off. Immediately. And from what I, was able to figure out pretty, it wasn't that difficult to understand, was that a lot of people did have either a sell limit at 75 cents, or they either, you know, had that limit in their head, like, hey, 75 cents is where I'm getting out. That's where I think I'm going to get out at. And I actually know somebody who sells, when they do sell, they sell 50% of their profit and then they keep the rest in. So they don't get rid of it all at one time. And I think that's a good option. Maybe not 50%, maybe a little bit lower than 50. So maybe my suggestion would be maybe like 10 to 20%, but I am kind of an all or nothing sort of person. That's just how I am. So I'm either all in or I'm all out. So right now we see Dogecoin just like, it's trying to get back to that 70 cent level, and it's like right there, and it's like it gets so close to hitting it, and then it stops, and then it reverts back a little bit. But it's like it's right there, just teetering on the 70 cents level. So what does Dogecoin have to do today? Oh Jesus! Hey Michelle, what's going on, girl? Now you're gonna make me all self conscious while I'm on doing my live stream. But you know why I'm doing my live stream, right? So I have to go to a certain place to get certain things, right? But now I lost my train of thought. But what I was saying, um, most of what I've done through, um, through investing in Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies has not actually been through um, projections or it's more just been through speculation more than anything else. Hasn't been through, you know, I have checked out videos and so forth, and I have said, okay, let's see what this is gonna let's just see what they say and so forth and whatnot. If I'm ever feeling a little bit leery about it. But for the most part, it's more just been kind of a gut instinct and not having to look too much into the data and just kind of having this like gut feeling like, hey, this is going to hit this level, as I'm seeing like the ridiculous margins that it's been hitting, over the past month or two now. And so, I mean, not even 2 months ago it was 4 cents, and now we're, like I said, we're tinkering at the 70 cents level, and it might go on for a while. This may go on for a couple hours, just like like yesterday, nobody thought that that was going to end. That everyone was just kind of. I was listening to a live stream, and nobody thought that it was going to you know that the downswing was going to end. It was just going to stay like that forever. And then out of nowhere, almost, it just started creeping up and creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. And then finally, you know, hit that 75, it jumped up to 75 cents. And then, like, almost immediately after 75 cents is when we saw that humongous dip. Now, regardless of what happens tomorrow night with the Saturday Night Live venture with Elon Musk, regardless of that, because um, you know, like whatever they call him the Doge Master and all that fun stuff, but this is all really sort of like a grassroots operation more than anything else. This isn't even about Elon Musk. This isn't even about the top, like celebrities and so forth. Like this is really more about people who have had Doge for a pretty, from what I've seen, from a really long period of time and have accumulated a crap load of it and wanted to succeed. There are some dickheads out there that want to short it and so forth, and make it more difficult for people who, are trying to just put a couple $100 in and so forth. But, right now, as it's, the highest it's ever been for the most part. So, but what we're looking at right now, and I could just by strictly looking at this is like a old this it's a this old little phone here. It's reversed, of course, but whatchamacallit. So it's at 6999851, and so what I think is going to happen is that once it does finally, there we go. Okay, so, yep. So it's gonna be tough. Okay, that's all we. Okay, maybe that's all we needed. I don't know. I was going to say it might have been tough to hold that 70 cents mark, but that was what I was thinking as well. I was like, okay, all I had to do was cross the 70 cents mark in order for it to start gaining some momentum again. But I could be wrong. I mean, it could be a blip, and it might just drop back down to 69 cents. But the hope is that it continues. That it does hold above 70. That's where you. That's where we. That is where. That is where. God damn it. Okay, so now it's below 70 again. So it's like, but it's fighting. So at least it's fighting now. So it's trying to make 70 cents, its new base level, which is pretty damn amazing, So because for a while, for a long time, 5 cents was the base level for Doge. And then we didn't really have a base level that was that lasted that long. Like 5 cents was like the base level for months. Earlier, this year, and then just from there it went from six. It went to, I think it was at 6 cents for like a week, and that was barely a base. And then it just after that it was just like see you later, and that's all it's been doing. I think it may go to 85. Michelle Clark, I think it may go to 85 cents in a couple hours in the middle of the night. Yeah, that I do definitely agree with Michelle 100%. No question. Um, I actually think, personally, I think by the end of this weekend, regardless of regardless of Saturday Night Live being successful or whatever, however that's going to happen, whether they're going to do a skit, whether he's going to talk about it, and so forth. Um, I do believe that at the at the very minimum that Doge will hit $1 soon. No question. Like no question whatsoever. Like Doge will hit $1. After a dollar, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a feeling about it. I don't have any like statistics to tell you to talk to you about, and so forth. Any long term gains. All right, at least we're at 70 cents. So we're at 71,531. So 72. So when I say 72, I'm just saying the numbers in order. So 71. Okay, 71.6. So okay, that's good. So we're that's a gradual move out of it rather than um, just a straight. It was cool earlier watching that line just go straight up, and um, so I actually, me personally, um, I did get rid of the majority of my Bitcoin. I set a sell limit and so forth, and then when there was a dip, I bought a little bit more. I didn't go as crazy as before, at least for me, because what my crazy is for you guys is nothing. For you guys, it's just like throwing a couple pennies into a well, or into a wishing well. So, um, so for some people, it's like, hey, let's just throw, um, you know, okay, it's bottomed out a little bit. Let's throw 30 grand into it, and uh, and then just keep moving on and so forth. So, there's a lot of people that are this is for the average person. For the average person, I believe. Well, this is just my opinion, but for the average person, don't ex- I mean, don't expect to get rich unless you do have a decent amount of money to put in, and by a decent amount of money, yeah, definitely. I'm holding out till until a dollar, maybe right before a dollar, and that's just me. I think long term it will, um, you know, and I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that it just keeps going and going and going and going. So, um, but I think those might have a similar. There's a there's a crypto called, and it is technically a crypto. Um, what the hell is it called? There's one called USDC or USDT, and then there's another one that's basically a crypto like based off of the dollar. And that's what I think. And like I said, obviously I could be totally wrong, but I think that Coinbase, I think that Dogecoin could actually turn out to be that way. I think Dogecoin could actually turn out to be um, sort of like using a dollar bill, you know, sort of thing. That's just I'm totally speculating. I have nothing to back me up on this because people think it's going to go to 5, 10, 20, $100 and so forth. And people are saying, I've heard people say it'll replace Bitcoin and whatnot. So you really just have to wait, you know, uh, wait, just wait and hold. So, but I would at the very minute, at the very least, at the very, 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 very least, keep buying under $1. If you keep buying, and from what I've been seeing, if you keep buying it under $1, you are going to be totally safe. Okay, so the one that I'm talking about is called USDT, and it is a tradable crypto on on Coinbase at least, and it doesn't move. It's always $1. That's all it is. So that's the only thing with um, so with Dogecoin, what they do is they actually they release, I believe, like a little bit over 8 million Dogecoins a year. So at least they know what the supply is, what the supply, that is available to people. So it is possible that they release this 8 million plus Dogecoin, and then, um, people buy it up, and then everybody has all the Dogecoin, and then that's it. That's it for the year. So that would be unbelievable if everybody bought up 8 billion, over 8 billion Dogecoin a year. But anyway, so there's one called USDC. It's actually another one on Coinbase. I'm surprised because Coinbase. I saw that American Cancer Society announced yesterday that they are taking Dogecoin for charity payments. I did see that some. I forget where the. I don't know. Was that on Robinhood? I don't know. Um, so there's one called USDC, and they are basically. It's just basically like the US dollar, but they give you like 0.15% APY. And then there's another one, like I said, called USDT. They don't give you any interest, but they do. But it just stays at $1. It just doesn't move, even though it's weird. It's like you look at the chart, and it looks like the chart's moving and so forth, but it's like barely moving. It's just sitting at $1. Anyway, so let's get back to Doge for a second here. So let me get out of Coinbase and get back into. Okay, all right. So we're slowly we're slowly going up here, which is obviously a good thing. So we're passing the we've passed the 70 cents, past the 70 cents mark. I'm so used to people around here saying 70 cent. You got 70 cent. So we are passing the 70 cents mark, 70 cents mark, which is awesome. Um, and then, but it's literally just going to take a second, and it will literally be any second. I do feel as though that it is going to be tonight because the spike that happened, um, technically it was today where I live. It was I think it was between like 2 or 3:30 in the morning, something like that. Um, and I was trying to do this, like, set it and forget it, and then I got an alert. I forgot I put alerts on my phone to let me know when Dogecoin hits certain prices, and I go in and I look, and I'm like, holy hell! I'm like, what the freak is going on here? And and so we saw, at least Eastern Standard Time, from whatever it was, 2:30 to 3:30, something like that. We saw it just absolutely just come back with a vengeance, and so it gave me the opportunity to actually get rid of, to make a profit off of some of it. And so I've heard quite a few people talk about this, and I mentioned this earlier, is that I do I actually know one person, when Doge reaches a really really high point, is they sell off 50% of what they own, and then they leave the other 50 in their account. And some people do it other ways. Some people sell 30% and keep 70. Some people sell 20% and keep 80%. And so forth and so on. And I keep getting distracted here because I keep looking for this one stupid app. But anyway, I think tonight will be another breakout night, no question. I don't believe there will be many more breakout nights. I think there are very few breakout nights left. And when I say that, I mean where we see the price like absolutely skyrocketing, like absolutely skyrocketing. I don't see that happening for a much longer. I think that's going to happen a couple more times. Uh, Maybe, like I said, five times max. Five times max from right now. We are going to see Doge, just fly away. And after that, I think it might actually start settling down a little bit. So, and that's, like I said, that's just my opinion, obviously. I'm totally speculating on everything that I'm saying. But as far as tonight goes, it is covering the camera. It's May 7th and 11:40. So we have plenty of time to hit the what you call. And of course, I have another live stream going. That is showing the price of what you call of Dogecoin right now. And the other thing that I did want to talk about that does coincide with Doge is, so I've been listening to a certain there's a live feed on on YouTube, and it's something like, it always says GameStop in it, and then it says like the road to 69 cents on it. And some of the people on there you know, are decent, but a lot of them are very, very, you know, um, almost like aggressive towards Robinhood. They're like, oh, it's delayed, or they're doing all this shady stuff and whatnot, and their prices are always different. And I've held up Robinhood next to two to three other sites with Doge, and the prices were almost identical on all three. So that I debunked immediately. The only thing that I can say um, with selling cryptos and sometimes stocks, it depends on how fast it's moving. But is like, so like this morning when I went to hit sell on Doge. So whatever, let's just say I hit it. Let's say I hit it at 65. And um, after I hit sell on the after I hit market sell, um, it had said 64 something, and it was like 60 cents. It was like 50 to 60 cents less than when I had swiped. And I was like, was that a glitch or was that just me? Like, did I do? I was like, I'm like, did the market really just drop that fast for me? Like doing a quick swipe and it taking a second or two to load until it actually finishing up. The long story short is I was still able to make my profit like above what I wanted to do and so forth. But still, it was interesting that when I did, that's why if you're using Robinhood, use a limit order. A limit order is the best way to go. That ensures that you will get the price that you want when you are using when you're using Robinhood. So without a doubt, you will get that price if that's what you're looking for. If you're going to do it through the market, then you will get less than what you're looking for. And it's the same thing with buying. When you go to buy cryptos and sometimes stocks, when you hit buy, when you want to buy it right away in real time, you'll see it, more than what it actually is. And you're like, what the hell is this? Um, so that's why I say, stocks. Okay, 71 cents. All right, 71 cents. Let's keep it moving. Let me see if I can pull this up on my. Hopefully, this doesn't look too bad here. Let me take this out. Take the charger out. Ugh. Here we go. And let's get to. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get to. You don't want to see my beard. Um, Let's go. Let's go to Crypto Watch. I'm gonna flip the camera around real quick. Got some cool paintings behind me though. Okay, so Dogecoin 71 cents. So 710980 78. Okay, so it's dropping below 71 really quick. Let's see here. Bop 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 bop. God damn it! It's always smaller on when I do the big screen. It's always smaller. But let's. Can I switch? Yeah, I can switch the camera. It's rare if I use the phone, so I apologize. All right. So, yeah, you can't see shit from here. So, all right, let's get closer. Um, so as we're, I don't feel like sitting like this, but whatever. Um, so this is actually a website called Crypto Watch. And so what you're seeing here, these are all individual transactions. The red is actually people selling, and the green are actually people buying. So it's this huge tug of war game, and that's really all this comes down to. That's literally all the market cap comes down to is who has more. If more people are buying it than selling it. So if we're looking at it like how it is right now, then it's pretty damn even. And then, but there is coming a point. A point is coming where that 70 cents, where it says 78, 707, 706, that will fly off the freaking charts because there is so much emotion tucked into Dogecoin, more than I've seen, more than I saw with Bitcoin actually. All right, 709. So we're hoping. So we're trying to get back to 71 cents. There we go. And yeah, so there's way more emotion involved in Dogecoin than I've seen in any other crypto. I've never seen any other crypto pull this much weight, as just a way of speaking. So So we got 711 right now, which is pretty damn sweet. So what was it? I've been live for 30 minutes. We were at 69 cents. And so we've gone up over we've gone up 2 cents roughly since then, which is awesome. Now the goal is to pass that 75 mark. That 75 marks was that was the mark where it was like, we got to get out, we got to get out, we got to sell right now, we got to sell and screw everybody. So, how about we all just make a deal and, let it get to $1 and then let's make it a free for all. So, but, but it feels as though it is inevitable that it will get to, like it's going to hit 75 again, if not tonight. And it will hit $1. Um, I do. I'm saying this weekend. I'm saying if not Saturday, then Sunday, and it's gonna. SNL might have some influence over it. That is possible. Regardless. So, but people read things the wrong way too, because he said things, like he said something on whatever it was, like TMZ, like, and like always. Oh, there we go. 71 7108 710. Okay, we're moving. 71005. Okay, back to 70. So we're at a tug of war between 70 and 71 right now. But yeah, I saw something on TMZ with Elon Musk, and they're trying to, make it seem like he, didn't want anything to do with Doge, when all he said was just be careful investing. That's all. But he did say, there we go, 71. Um, yeah, he was just saying be careful, but he also said that cryptos are the future, are the future currency. That's just how it is. That's how it's happening. That we're seeing it in real time. So we're seeing all these places accept it, like Michelle said earlier. People are accepting it as donations, which was my idea to a degree, not really, because that doesn't count as what I talked about. But but so yeah, 70900. Okay, flat. It's gotta be. We have to break. So what'll happen tonight is all we have to do is break that 75 cents mark. That's what we have to break. As soon as we break that and we make 75 the new low. We make 75 the base. Just like we've been doing the past couple weeks. We go up, we skyrocket, and then we go down a little bit, and then we hold at that mark, and those marks keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher. So we want to make sure that that 75 cents becomes our baseline, that it will not go lower than 75 cents. Not to say that it can't or that it won't, but if it does, it'll do it quickly, but it will return to 75 cents right away. And that's basically all we're saying here. And if it does drop, it won't drop for that long. So, but yeah, so we're seeing a battle, for 71 cents right now, which is good because it was a battle for 70 cents. So that means that the tug of war is being won by the buyers of Dogecoin right now. The people that are buying it, and to be honest with you, they're not like they are big orders to the ordinary person. these are big orders, but to be honest with you, they're not that big, but it's just so many. And that's what they mean, like when that, when the few stop listening to the many, I'm sorry, when the many stop listening to the few, what they can accomplish. So it's amazing to see. I mean, there are a couple big ones in here, but we got to remember, whatever number we're seeing. So we're seeing these as um, what you call. So these are all um, what you call. Yeah, like I said, these are all transactions. So it's transaction for 64, which is, that's nothing. But guess what? It adds up. So, and there's going to be a lot of small numbers like that. Now, people that, like, I see people up here selling for 116 and stuff like, why? Why even bother? There's no point, you know. Um, if you're gonna sell for that, you might as well just buy for that if you're using it at that level. So, but we need to get um, some, whatever you want to call it, either some whales in here or just a crap load of individuals, because this thing has huge interest, and why it's dropping off from 71 is just crazy. I don't like the tug of war going into the other direction is insane. But yeah, but to be honest with you, I, I believe, like, I could sit here all night like this until 4 a.m., and then that'll be the time when when it'll shoot up to to 85 cents or whatever, 85 cents, something like that tonight. So, but trust it, believe it, it's happening this weekend. Doge is hitting $1, no question. Um, I personally don't care about the SNL thing, but a lot of people do. So that obviously will have a lot of influence over Doge this weekend. So expect Doge to hit $1 um, by either tomorrow or Sunday. I see it more likely tomorrow, to be honest with you. So, but expect it to go really high tonight and then expect it to explode tomorrow. But it might even explode today too, because now I'm getting like average people, just people that I never thought would ever even know about Doge or know what Doge is like, or what it is, how it works, and so forth. And and just nonstop just talking about it. And, I know a couple other people who've had similar situations of where, like, the average person is getting into Doge and you can get into it so easily. So, and if you are still looking for a platform, make sure you use my description, in any of my videos for you can trade it on Robinhood if you so desire. People are like, "Wah, I don't want to use Robinhood, wah," but I actually think it's halfway decent. Um, and then you have Coinbase. There's tons of them. Um, I was about to reveal another one that I do not want to reveal just yet that I'm using. So. Um, but yeah, there's a ton of them. Here we go. Tug of war is now finally going back into the favor of the people that are purchasing Dogecoin. Now, these, you know, these idiots up here that are selling it. Why are you selling it now? What is the point of selling it right now when you see it going in an appropriate direction and not at an incredibly fast momentum? Like that, this momentum is not high enough for you to say, I need to get rid of this right now. So if you saw it going up a penny every freaking 10, 15 seconds, then yeah, maybe I would consider selling a little bit of it, but not if there's a tug of war between 70 cent, for 71 cents. Get the hell out of here. That's a total waste of time. That's a total waste of everyone's time. Just let it chill. Let these people buy it. Let the price go up for Doge, and then from there, let's all make some money together. I mean, the people in the red, the people that are selling, you're wasting everyone's time. That's all you're doing, you know. I mean, unless you really need the money that bad, why not just hold on to it for a little longer? Why not hold out till it hits, 75, 80, 75 cents again, or at least till it gets higher? Because, like I said, tonight will be a breakout night. So, like Friday night going into Saturday will be a breakout night, and Saturday night going into Sunday will be another breakout night, and then even a big part of Sunday will be a breakout day, no question. So, this this will be a one. That will be a one by the end of this weekend. That will say one by Sunday. That will say one. $1 for Dogecoin, no question. So, and you can do whatever you want. You can look at the charts, you can look at your analytical reports, and you can go, oh, well, the threshold of the index of the 708, and from this to that, and blah, 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 it looks like it's going to do this, and then it's going to, no, man, I see it going this level. It's going like, those are the people that you never want to listen to ever because you think that they know everything. If I listen to that idiot Kramer on whatever it is, CNBC, C-SPAN, CNBC, I don't freaking know. One of those network channels. If I had listened to Kramer on, when he was talking about all the stocks and so forth on the network channel, I would have lost so much freaking money listening to that imbecile. And I'm just joking around, so I'm not being deadly serious here about these people and so forth. I don't wish anybody ill will, but I'm just saying some people are not qualified to give this information. There we go. So now we're getting past the 71 cents mark, and hopefully uh, we can move a little bit quicker past it than where we're at right now. So 71063. Yeah, okay. Come on, we're right there. We're right there. Go, 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 go. Stop, stop, stop. Stop selling. Stop selling. But like just a bunch of morons. Uh, a bunch of these are all the morons that are selling right now. Jesus Christ. And it's so wasted, you know. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it to the degree, at least for me personally. There's been a couple times where I wanted to get rid of it at a certain point because I was at like a break even point or I was gonna just make a couple dollars and I didn't want to lose anything. I get that. I totally understand that 100%. And like I said, I'm totally messing around. I'm joking around. I'm not being like dead serious, but I'm just being very selfish at the moment. So what I'm saying is stop freaking selling and just keep buying because it's going to $1. And it's that simple. That's it. There isn't anything else you need to know. There's nothing else you need to know over here. There's nothing else you need to know like down here. Nothing like that. Nothing crazy. Nothing like that. Any checkpoints, what it's done, hey, where it's been, and what's the stat point at, and all that fun stuff. You don't need it. None of that is necessary. You don't need to know that. This is, to be honest with you, this is more of a gut game than anything else. To be honest, this is really more of a gut game. And to the people that have these like crazy programs that are like trying to find the price of this is where it's going to be at this point, this is where it's going to be at that point, and blah 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 blah. It's like it does not take a rocket scientist to realize how well Doge is doing and will continue to do in the future. So, if you guys do have any questions about Doge or any other cryptocurrencies, please let me know right now because I'm about to sign off. Look at that, we're at 72 now. We were at a tug of war for 71, and now we're at 72 cents. So, and that's what we're making a slow push up. We're making a slow push up to 75 cents. That's going to go, but it better go back up. But it's making, whatchamacall, it's making a slow push up to 75 cents again. Okay, let's see here. So, I know there's only two people on right now. Boo hoo, poor me. I did have 5 or 6 at the moment, even though I have 8,000 or almost 8,000 subscribers. So, but if the two people that are in here have anything to say, any questions or anything, then let me know right now before I head off. So, as I'm leaving, we're basically at 72 cents, and I am prepared, when I do go to bed, to wake up and seeing it between, it's going to be a large number, but between 75 and 85 cents. Yeah. It's going to be between 75 and 85 cents level. So, but if that's all you guys have for me today, besides my good friend Michelle, then yeah, then that's it. So, but hey guys, thank you very much for tuning in. And the other live stream will still be up after this. So, if you have any comments or questions, just shoot them out over there. So, watch. So, like I said, hopefully, so it's midnight. And now I'm officially 35. Check that out. So, happy birthday to me. So, 72,000 is what I want to leave at here. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. Okay, whatever. But we were right there. We saw the 72,000. That's where we're gonna say we left at the 72 cents mark. But it is gonna grow up. It's gonna grow. It is going to go up gradually to the 75 cents mark area. That will be its new base. But do not be surprised if you see it far surpass that tonight in the long hours of the evening. So, if you're trying to sell anything, I would set a limit right now, before you go to bed, because it is very likely that it could hit that limit before you get up, and then when you wake up, it could be down a couple cents from what you wanted to sell it at. But you have plenty of time. Right now at the minimum you have at the minimum, at the very minimum, it's not going anywhere at all. But I'm saying, as far as the dollar goes, thank you, Chris, for the happy birthday wishes. I just wish there was 35 people in here instead of 3. but because I've been doing some good stuff in here, man. But okay, well, there goes 50 minutes of my life. And I wanted to leave you guys at the 72 cents area and stop playing the tug of war with the people that are trying to sell it right now, because that I can't even see on. Ah, thank you. Thanks for the piece of pink birthday cake, Chris. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and enjoy your enjoy your the rest of your trip in Florida. Make sure you're safe getting home, my friend. So definitely don't want to see anything else messed up happen to you. And so you gotta go show them titties to the grannies down at the pool. So so but all right, that's it. 50 minutes, 55 seconds of this. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm calling it a night. Thank you everybody for who did watch, who did come in and out. So that's what she said. Goodbye. All right. Love everybody. And I am going to end this now somehow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.